Diamond Center International Persian has long been launched in Kish Island, first with the aim of integrating and allocating gold bullion transactions, precious and valuable stones, and brand new watches and rhinestones brands. First on the island of Kish, then the branches will definitely be seen all around the country. It is underway or in progress with the reliance on the most advanced technology, and this is due to come into operation in the year 1399. We have tried to portray and illustrate this as a virtual visit. Hello my friends, finally my plane landed in Kish and I'm so happy to have the opportunity to represent my reports and feedbacks from the first and greatest commercial center of gold, precious stones and other valuable objects called Almas Parsi. Although the official website could have informed me all the information, and I also had heard that not only the VR of the complex can help you have a virtual view of every part, but also made it possible to shop on items online. There are some advantages in this site like ordering, production request, as well as trading. On the other hand, instructions, point of sales, insurance and stock are available. This website provides us with countless facilities such as easy-to-use application for Android and iOS in which exchange, asking for loans, payments is possible. It is worth mentioning that the website is supported for 24 hours a day. Anyway, due to much enthusiasm, I favored start visiting this prominent and unique complex closely as soon as possible. While going out of airport, I noticed that respectful and gentle agent in special customs accompanied me with a fancy car to the Great Persian Diamond Complex. I would say they were acting with the almost propriety that indisputably caught my attention. It had been planned to scan faces and fingerprints, also present an advanced and cutting-edge technological bracelet, also borrow personal cell phones and record your information and identity or keep your representative profile from the very first moment you enter the car. A safe and secure cell phone and a specific internal line were given to individuals. Furthermore, non-counterfeit and proprietary banknotes as much credit as anyone was offered then, being definited as an individual or a group, can commute and traffic to specific areas freely. With presence of CCTV, everywhere and anywhere could be observed. Afterwards, we got out of the luxury and bulletproof car with calmness and entered the magnificent complex. I was explained that the formal cars, along with the armored cars as well as the gold-hauling motorcycles, had underground and provide parking lot. The guards guided me to the fourth floor of a noteworthy and luxury 5-star hotel that accommodated both buyers and sellers. During the time I was staying there, I was allowed to utilize all amenities such as restaurants, cafe, the library, and even a museum. They illustrated that on Thursdays and Fridays, with security conditions and rules, all these would be open for pupils. Tranquility, light, due to glass ceilings and cavity walls. Sound insulation. I mean, there was no ambient noise to hear, among them date palms, pines, waterfalls, even crocodile were available. It had offered a scenery of nature and paradise alongside the cutting-edge technological advancements. It was a combination of nature with modern technology. Also, they explained that the outside of the restriction was protected by pick-uppers. Now, let me start with the basement. I would elaborate each step in detail. Basement. Heating and cooling system. Hotel and restaurant refrigerators. Hotel and restaurant warehouses. Personnel bath. Laundry. Underground. Basement 2. On the one side, warehousing, vehicle repair. Jewelry box production workshop. Jewelry box warehouse. Tailoring warehouse for administrative requirements. Underground basement 3. There were huge collections which were embedded underground, and I started visiting there from the basement with encourage. There was so spacious and luminous which the grading board could be seen in the middle of that. Multi-purpose restaurant as well as the raid announcement board was seen as you stepped into it. The opposite side, the large sale hall was seen. It clearly was explained to me that the board was working online and the grading team was responsible for announcing new rates of products, which was updated on the website simultaneously to attract customers and meet their expectations. The lowest rates among global rate would be exploited by natural and legal people. The VIP salon where was considered running. ATM unit, which is in charge of fulfilling ATM in the complex, markets and commercial complex to facilitate sales of ingot in the complex. Ultimately, financial planning units which formulate unique language in bank and store packages provided financial services in the gold sector. As I could understand, all accreditation and validation programs were done by the best financial experts which acted as a deterrence of financial loss. In the fifth duplex, you can find these departments. Management area, monitoring and control, office unit, studio unit, security and control, support unit, filming and imaging equipment, as well as sampling center. The most remarkable part of this complex was the super professional shooting studio with its 151 megapixel precision also panorama shooting system, which an expert Iranian group with their Danish professional equipments are working. Finally, with all joy as it put me in jubilant mood, I was feeling the potency, power, and proud of visiting all these foresight, prudence, and safe environment to focus on purchasing as well as selling with confidence and in line with international standards. I do not suppose that this provided more modern and newer. I would announce the end of my observation. I was sure a genius and incomparable founder who had been designed and planned. Nobody could have been that talented except Mr. Ali Binande, by whom just this wonderful and phenomenal design can planned. This project not only is able to raise income level, but also it have been escalating the attraction of money, plus generate employment opportunity, meantime attract tourism to increase, raise individual awareness. Dr. Ali Binande, Founder, Chief Executive Officer, Member of High Council for Policy. Engineer Mehdi Mosleh, Founder, Deputy Manager, Member of High Council for Policy Making. Engineer Bahman Salarian, Director General of Public Relations and International Affairs. Engineer Muslim Akbari, Director of Internal Public Relations. Engineer Reza Muhammad Alizadeh Shirazi, Technical Manager of Engineering. Engineer Ibrahim Khani, Internal Manager. Mr. Varga Ameri, Director General of Domestic and International Media and Training Center. Ms. Ghazal Maliki, Vice President and Internal Director of Media and Image. This project not only is able to raise income level, but also it have been escalating the attraction of money, plus generate employment opportunity, meantime attract tourism to increase, raise individual awareness, also educating them. A universal plan that brings about all to be pride and proud of them. And that was all about the Almas Parsi.